Harka fuunee kabajamtootaa fi jaalatamtoota daawwattoota Oromiyaa11 akkam jirtu naga jirtu isiniin jecha har'a as South Side Minneapolisitti argamna. Waggaa 400 dura ummanni Afrikaan Ameerikaan yookiin gurraachonni dachii Afrikaa irraa gabrummaadhaan gama kana dhufan waggaa 400 keessa gabrummaa keessa turan jechuudha. Waggaa 400 kana booda bara 1863 tti labsiin tokko baha. Gaafa Abraham Lincoln Ameerikaa bulchaa ture jechuudha. Ummanni gurraacha biyya kanaa Afrikaan Ameerikaaniin bilisa ta'uu labsamaa jechuudha. Guyyaan sun guyyaa labsii ture jechuudha. Har'a waxabajjii 19/2024 tti guyyaan kun ayyaana biyyoolessaa ta'ee labsamee kabajamaatiin jira. Magaalota garagaraa keessatti bifa addaatiin kabajamaa jiraatus egaa har'a immoo Minisootaa keessatti waggaa dabre bara 2023 ayyaana biyyoolessaa ta'eetiin labsame jechuudha. Waajjiraaleen federaalaa hedduun cufaa jiran. Bizinesoota garagaraa yookiin daldaloota garagaraatiin ala jechuudha. Hawaasni gurraachi asitti argamuudhaan xiqqaa guddaadhaan dubartiin dhiirri akaakilee fi abaabileen isaanii gabrummaa keessa turan guyyaa kana haala addaatiin yaadachuudhaan kabajanii jechuudha. Nutis faana isaanii irra deemuudhaan osoo ummanni sunniin kaleessa qabsaa'anii waggaa 400 gabrummaa keessa erga turanii booda gara bal'ootti bahuu dhabaatanii ummanni Afrikaa irraa ardhaan tana dhufee asitti bilisummaadhaan jiraatu bilisummaa hin qabaatu ture. Kanaaf guyyaan kun nuufis guyyaa addaa waan ta'eef isaan wajjin asitti argamuudhaan jarri kun ummanni kun waan kaleessa keessa dabarse har'a akkamitti ayyaaneffataa jira waan jedhu sun biraan geenna hanga xumuraatti nu wajjin tura. Hello, who am I speaking with?
You're speaking to Dave Montgomery.
How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great.
What is Juneteenth means to you?
Well, it's a celebration for us to come together. I mean, be totally honest, Juneteenth should be every day. It shouldn't just be once a month, or it should be something we should celebrate every day with each other. Coming together as a brotherhood, sisterhood, whatever we need to do to come together and just get rid of the hate that we live in this world with, you know.
Do you have any message for the public?
For the public, I would just say, hey, let's come together, stop the violence, let's bring peace, let's bring unity, and stay strong.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Hi, who am I speaking with?
Stephen Payne.
How are you?
Oh, just fine. How about yourself?
Are you here to? I'm good. Are you here to celebrate Juneteenth today?
Oh, yes, we are. Yes, we've been doing it pretty much. Started Saturday when it started raining, but you know we had a good time though. Every year we do that. It's great.
What does that mean to you, celebrating Juneteenth?
Well, it means freedom and stuff. You know, the whole lot we had to fight for and stuff. You know, but like I said, the good thing, everybody coming together. That's the main thing. Everybody coming together like a family, which is good. You know, you see a lot of families out here, you know, time where you didn't see that. Now you start to see a whole lot better, which is good, you know, so which is great.
Do you have any message for someone who's watching you?
Come and enjoy yourself. Just come out and enjoy yourself. Bring the family and stuff, you know. It's pretty much says a family event, so definitely come and enjoy yourself. It's pretty much the whole family, just like we got here. So definitely come and enjoy yourself. You know, it's great.
Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you.
Well, let me ask you as a woman, you guys been through a lot of stuff. You know, it takes us over 400 years to get here.
Right.
What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. It means a lot. And we're still fighting. There's some of us that need to wake up and realize we're still black. And and they're fighting against us. So, yeah. It means a lot to me. I wish more of us can come together and unite as one. So that's what it means. And it means freedom. And it means to keep fighting for your freedom no matter who tries to take it away. Keep fighting. Don't give it up. Don't give it up for them. or nobody, and you worship God. You don't worship them. You worship God. So that's who we worship.
Thank you.
You welcome.
Kids, you want to say something? What do you want to say? Come here. What is your name?
Cameron Payne.
Cameron. How do you see the celebration of Juneteenth? It's a black holiday.
It's a good holiday for black people to come together and unite.
Do you know about freedom?
Yes,
What do you know?
I know. Once we are in slavery, there was people that tried to get us out, and then there was a war.
Do you have any message for the peers of your age?
Huh?
For the kids? Do you have any message?
If you're black, you should keep saying you're black because you're black and you should be black and proud. You're proud.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Come here. What is your name?
Amari and Payne.
How are you?
Good.
How is the celebration of Juneteenth?
Good. It's nice to see all the African Americans coming around and celebrating, and everybody coming outside in this, because the city's getting, a little dangerous, and it's nice to see everybody come out and enjoy themselves.
What are you learning about, your cultures, the memories? What are you getting from celebrating?
That there's not just bad stuff about our ancestors, there's also good stuff about our ancestors. They enjoyed themselves, and for a little bit of a time, they were like the highest. They like had businesses and stuff, and that we all need to come together and just be as one again.
Enjoy your holiday.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we got a little one here. What is your name?
Jonte Payne.
What do you want to say?
I want to say that Juneteenth is a good holiday for black people to come together.
Are you going to school?
Yes.
What grade are you in?
First grade.
How is it?
Good.
Enjoy your summer.
Okay. You
Thank you. Thank you guys. Good to meet you. Egaa daawwattoota keenya akkuma argaa jirtan hawaasni gama Minneapolis qubattan yookiin Minnesota keessa jirtan sagantaa hawaasaa guddaa kanarratti hirmaachuudhaaf Soul of the South Side jettanii sarchi godhuudhaan deemuu ni dandeettanii. Sagantaan kun Lake Streetiif Minnehaha irratti geggeeffamaa jira waan taateef hanga galgala sa'a 8 PM tti tura waan taateef irratti hirmaadhaa isiniin jenna. Sagantaa bareedaadha. Carraawwan hedduutu as jiranii. warroota biizinasa gara yookiin daldala garagaraa qabdanis carraa konnekshinii uumuu isiniif qabaate jechuudha. Miidiyaawwan garagaraa miidiyaawwan gurguddaa biyya kanaattis asitti argama kanneen akka Keer 11 miidiyaawwan Minnesota keessa jiran jechuudha. Egaa carraa bareedaa waan taateef koottaa dargaggoonnis carraa hojii garagaraatis asirratti uumuu dandeettan. Wanni guddaan immoo namaa wajjin walitti hidhata uumuudha. Daldala jechuudha. Namatti hawaasa keessa babba'anii waa laaluun waa arguun carraa namaaf uuma waan taateef hanga galgala sa'a 8 warri Minnesota Minneapolis keessa qubatan keessattuu gamanumaan as guraa isiniin jenna. Nu wajjin tura. Hello, who am I speaking with?
Donovan.
Hi, Mr. Donovan. How are you?
Good, very good, very good.
What is Juneteenth to me?
Juneteenth
to you.
is the emancipation of when slaves were really let go or freed. So obviously it was, 2 years late, 1863, 1865. So it's a celebration of the real time that slaves were free in America.
So what does that mean for, especially for the people of color? You know, it takes us over 400 years to get here.
Well, it's a negative thing in that we are still dealing with some issues, but also it's a celebration that at least we've come to some degree. We're getting better, but we got a long way to go. We know that in Minneapolis.
What it takes? What is the in the future? What is there for us?
And I work for the public defender office, criminal justice reform. the last leg of systematic racism. We need to change criminal justice reform. When that tweaks or gets better, we'll see a better America. But that's the last leg that we got to change.
Thank you.
Yep.
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
You want to say something?
What?
Do you want to say something? Who am I speaking with?
No, I'm very happy stay here.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a nice.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, who am I speaking with?
Jacqueline Timberlake, my sons, Lavelle Timberlake and Daquan Timberlake.
Let me ask you this. We're here to celebrate Juneteenth. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot to me, but we're still fighting for Juneteenth. Like, still, people are still going to work, and it's still supposed to be a holiday, but people are still at work. Like my cousin this morning, she at work, and she shouldn't have been at work. That it means a lot, but it's still not there, you know?
So, what is freedom means to you?
We're not free yet. We're still not free. We're still trying to be free. We're still fighting to be free. So freedom, it's not where it should be. What is your opinion on that?
My opinion, freedom is, economic freedom for all of our brothers and sisters, opportunity within our own communities that we lived in, and, education. Our children shouldn't be afraid to continue education because of the fear of not being able to afford it, leaving mother behind, or even leaving the home behind, a lot of responsibilities to our parents. I come from a single mother, so I experienced what it's like. I was in school, but I had to withdraw due to circumstances. So like my mother said, we're not free. I'm free to go outside and sell a lemonade in the corner, but as soon as that lemonade makes a good profit and I'm branding it out and I'm growing, taxes comes in, all these other things like that. Now I can't even give back to my community. I started off for my community, good. So that's basically, to me, we're not freedom. That's what freedom is. We should be free in a way where we don't, like taxes, for instance. They take our taxes. We work jobs. We know that when you look at it, it says federal and state. We don't know where it's exactly going, and that's not fair. I'm a father. I run a business myself. I would want it to go to the communities that I run my business in, that I support the communities, not to a whole nother state or going outside of the country to something that's not affecting me. In our backyard right here, right down the street on Lake Street, that's where I would want my money to go, to the resources of, better homes, better jobs, and not being denied for people who want to start a business to employ others. Black people, if we want to start a business, it shouldn't be so hard to start business in our community. Banks should be pouring into us because we want to start a business to change and, employ others to help, because it grows. It's like a spider web. If you have a business that you need people to, you need employees, you got a position for her, me, and him. So now you have 3 employees. Now you're helping her grow in her own endeavors and passions. You're helping me and my son, him and his daughters. So now it's just growing more. So maybe he starts a business and it just keeps on growing. That is freedom. That's an economic growth right there. But for me just to have one opportunity just for myself, that's not freedom. Because I can go to the U of M and get a master's degree, but what if my brother gets denied? What if my mother gets denied for housing? So now I have to worry about my dorm, my costs and stuff. Now I don't even want to go to school because all these bills and stuff like that doesn't make a transition from high school public education smooth to the paid education. The transition is not smooth. We shouldn't be afraid to continue educations. And we know Brown versus the Board of Education, our ancestors fought for our kids to go to school. Now today you got some of us at sophomore like, I don't need that, because they can go to a TikTok or something and become a sensation. Yeah, so I think that's what it is. Freedom is, it has to be more than, go ahead outside, black man, and sag your pants and make your music and all that. Yeah, I think America for having that type of freedom, what we're doing right now, this is a perfect example of freedom. But there's still a lot of things that come into that, like codes and guidelines. We can't just set up a block party. We got to make sure the city approves it and all this other jazz. Are these communities okay with us playing music for this amount of hours? So it's a lot of things that come into that when we speak on what is freedom in this country.
Thank you. It's okay. Do you agree with what your brother said, or you want to add more?
All I can really say is freedom, Juneteenth. none of this stuff really matters. You know, it don't really matter at all because it's technically modern day slavery that we're still in. Like right now, we are not owned by any white oppressors or any white person right now, but technically we are still in modern day slavery. Still have to pay for certain things. We still have to go to work. We still have social security numbers. We still have to pay to learn our own heritage. Like us, we were all born here in America. I don't know about you yourself, but we don't know about our original tribe. We don't know the countries that we came from, but we have to pay to get knowledge of where we were taken from. So it's still modern day slavery. So none of this stuff really matters at all until stuff starts to change. Until money stops being a problem. Till we stop having people who are sleeping on the side of the road and sleeping outside because they can't afford things. This is technically modern day slavery we're in right now. Everybody's a slave, even though we're not owned by somebody directly. We're owned by somebody, all of us. So none of this really matters at all.
You guys own a business. Tell me about the, business opportunities, especially as a black business owner. What are the challenges out there?
So we have a clothing line. It's called Mad Minds, and we also have a film company called Lake Studios, and we're trying to work on a youth program. So it's like a triangle, that we're trying to put together for our community, which will help with the economic, growth of not only our families but our community in the Twin Cities. The challenges that I think we have is we don't pour into each other. And I think that's something like that, like with the clothing brand right now, our people is at a level of designer brand and European brands are more important than a brand that comes from the same city as you. So that's one challenge right there. I wouldn't say trying to secure loans or anything because we have gotten grants before. NDC Neighborhood Development Center, Rena Moran, Commissioner of Ramsey and stuff like that, Elsa's, and a bunch of other organizations in the Twin Cities have, supported us. So I don't think finding the financial resources, I think having the capital backing, places where it's out there. We know that money's out there, but like to get a grant, you got to write the grant. So the money's out there. It's not finding them. It's just getting them, I should say, like securing them, making sure that like it should be as easy as going to the grocery store, honestly, to me. Like if you want to start a great business plan, come with a 3-year 5 projection, nonprofit or business plan, bam, you got it. If you fail, you fail. But at least we know that opportunity is there. We should have the opportunity to actually fail if we want to versus like, my mom wants to start a restaurant and there's so many different things that she has to go through all these other things like this in order to just set up a shop for good quality food. But it's not that it's very easy for a corporation like McDonald's to set up a shop. This black woman shouldn't have no challenges at all. She should just be able to required like a license. You're required to take the test and all this other shit. Excuse my language. And then next thing you know, you give a license to somebody who actually is a horrible driver. So give the same opportunity for a person who wants to start a business. Come take these classes, come with a legit business plan, 5 to 3 years, of your projection, in and out. How can it go wrong? And we'll give you a building and we'll give you a shot. And most business fail within a year. And if she does good, he or she, then they keep pouring into that. If she's able to employ people, change the community and stuff like that, like an Apple store did in Brooklyn. They put this store in Brooklyn. Next thing you know, the economy changed. The Barclays Center opened up and stuff like that. And that's the challenge with local people trying to prove it to them. Like, this is everywhere. The Hispanics have did it. How are they able to do it? What banks are they going to? What organizations are they going to? I grew up on Lake Street. So to see it just change like that, it's like, damn, I want the same opportunity. The Somalis and the Africans they've done it in another proportion right over there by Nicollet. So it's different things like we as African Americans also, we're not being shown or educated where these grants and loans coming from versus we just drive up down the street and say, oh, damn, the Somalians taking over, the Mexicans taking over. How come we can't also get involved so it can be a mixture? I would love to have a little Africa, a little Italy, and a little Mexico because we all come from the same background. We are all people of color that have struggled. It's just our people, we're not pouring into each other, and then we're also not being educated on where the resources are. Because our people follow the stars, and that's why the celebrities. So if you have people like us that show the success, like, oh, you can be successful with this, not the stuff on TV, more of our people will believe in small businesses. You will see these artists thriving. Guaranteed if Kendrick Lamar or Drake was out here selling their shirts and all that, everybody named Mama be over here pouring into them. And it's like that same concept. We only have that concept. I'm a Kendrick friend, but we only have that because the spotlight and everything that we've seen, the message that they put out, I agree with. But you could be putting out the same message as Kendrick Lamar and you are trying to get people to come to your show in Northeast and only a few people you know are coming, where everybody should be coming. So I think that's one issue as business owners, and that we have those issues of pouring into our own and just sharing this information, sharing knowledge. I don't want you to hand it to me, just share some knowledge with me.
Thank you so much. Egaa daawwattoota keenya waggaa 400 dura akkanatti wal gahanii wal bira dhaabbatanii wajjin haasa'uun yakka gurguddaa ture. Ummanni gurraachaatiif ummanni adiin bakka tokko taa'ee gabaa walii dhaquu miti wajjin nyaachuun hiika tokkotti mana barnootaa tokkotti fayyadamuun mana fincaanii tokkotti fayyadamuun iddoo bishaanii tokkorraa dhuguun yakka gurguddaa ture. Seera mataa isaa baafatanii ittiin hawaasa gurraachaa hedduu azzabaa turan yookiin miidhaa turan jechuudha. Gabrummaa hagana jedhameetiin himamuu miti. Har'a garuu waggoota dheeraa san booda ummanni asitti walitti argee akkuma argaa jirtan adiin gurraachi gosa biraallee ka qabu asitti argamee guyyaa bilisummaa gurraachaa kana kabajuutti jira jechuudha. Bara 1863 guyyaa seenaa ture. Akka seenaan dubbatamutti sababuma kanarraa ka ka'e pirezidaantiin gaafa sana ture Abrahaam Linkan wareegamuu isaatis dubbatama jechuudha, ajjeefamuu jechuudha. Egaan bara dheeraa kana booda hawaasni tokko qabsaa'ee bakka tokko ga'uudhaaf qabsoo bara dheeraa akka fudhatu hawaasni kun hawaasa abdii hin muranne ta'uu agarsiisa. Gama tokkoon immoo hardhas miidhaan gaafa san ture sistemaatikaalii deemaa jira. Biizinasa garagaraa keessatti, barnoota keessatti, fayyaa keessatti hawaasni kun boodatti hafaadha. Hawaasa kana gargaaruudhaaf ummanni keenyas hireen akka isa mudanneef jabaatee barnootaan, dinagdeedhaan, hawaasummaadhaan, siyaasaadhaan aktiif ta'ee yookiin faxina ta'eetiin waan hunda keessatti argamuu of tajaajiluu of bayyansiisuu qabaan dhaamsa keenya ammas nu wajjin tura. Hey, hello, who am I speaking with?
Hi, I'm Zakina. I am the owner of Aura's Journey to Self-Healing.
What do you have here today? I can see the display. Are you able to explain all this?
Yes, these are Aura healing jars. They are handmade by me. I use like really durable plants, so the ones that don't die easily. A lot of people are afraid that, oh my God, I can't take care of a plant. I always kill my plant. So I choose plants that are extremely durable. A lot like people. We go through a lot of stuff, but we're durable and we still grow from all of it. So that's sort of what these represent. I also like put crystals inside of them. So I have some amethyst and citrine. Rose quartz is a really popular stone that a lot of people are familiar with. It helps with the heart chakra. So I'm all about like positive energy and promoting that through my product.
So here we are to celebrate Juneteenth.
Yes.
Explain to me, what did that mean to you?
Oh my God. I was talking to Care 11 last year about this exact very topic. I feel like as people, we've been through so much. Our ancestors have been through so much to get us to the point in which we stand here today to be able to speak freely about our struggles and what it means to even be like a Black business owner. It's still very much a struggle with accessing funding, with, being a part of events such as this. It's a Black event, so I was able to get in easier, but, it may be a challenge with some of the other events. It's like very hard to try to, set a plateau for yourself in terms of being a Black entrepreneur. So I'm very excited for a space like this that allows so many Black creatives, artists, poets, business owners to be able to have a platform to stand on.
Tell me about the challenges as a Black, owner, especially in the business.
Funding. We need funding. I'm using my own earnings to make these products and to sell them. So if I had a grant or, even getting a business loan sometimes is very challenging to go to Wells Fargo or US Bank and say, hey, I'm a Black business owner. I'm starting from the ground up. I need some help with this. And not have any credibility, that's kind of a lost cause. So just being able to communicate and help one another get to funding to support our causes will just make things just 10 times better. If you're holistic, if you are Black, if you are of any race really, but you're on a healing journey, or you can resonate with the way that these look, what they represent. If you love plants, if you love crystals, you can reach out to me at improvemyauras.com, or you can email me at improvemyaura.com. But yes, I'm very excited to continue to do what I do, and I'm sure that all the blessings and the funding and the support will come along the way.
Thank you. Enjoy the holiday.
Yes, thank you so much. Happy Juneteenth.
Hi, how are you? Who am I speaking with?
I'm Daisha Joelle of the Melanated Remedy. And today we're selling melanated affirmation decks. You pull a card and you get an affirmation. We're selling those. And then we have burning essence, which are incense. One is surrender, one is ritual, safe space, and abundance.
Can you explain more about what you guys have?
Yeah, so the affirmation deck, this is something that I made when I was going through a hard time, and I realized there were no affirmation decks that had Black people. And so I decided to make one for us. So during our healing journey, we can pull a card and allow us to understand, oh, I am doing good. Everything will be all right, instead of trying to muster that up for ourselves. And then so the incense I also make by hand. And this is for when you want to manifest abundance, you would burn abundance. If you want to bring more money into the house, you burn abundance.
So you made this by your hand?
Yes, the scent, yes. And then ritual, if you're in ritual, you burn that. Let's say you're in a new space, you would burn safe space to make it safe for yourself. Or if you're in a place where everything is out of your control, you would burn surrender to try to help you let go of things that no longer serve you.
So we are here to celebrate Juneteenth. What does that mean to you?
Juneteenth means freedom. That means working every single day to become more free than you were yesterday. And the more liberated you are, the more liberated other people can be as well.
How do you want to celebrate it?
By practicing my freedom, doing whatever I want to do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, who am I speaking with?
Jasmine Diavalar, aka the Crochet Gay.
What is your business? Can you explain?
Yeah. So I'm originally a crochet fashion designer. I make custom crochet pieces by hand. I'm also featuring a silent auction / raffle to raise money for my mom, who is recovering from breast cancer right now. I also have some Black centric and Juneteenth merchandise as well here. And then I also have some merchandise here that's my all original design.
It takes us over 400 years to celebrate Juneteenth.
I know.
What does that mean to you to, actually show your business displays on a Juneteenth?
I think it means the world, my ancestors went through so much heartache for me to be able to produce the art that I'm able to make here and have the luxury to, be alive and well and be able to use my art to express myself and be able to sell it and make a living from it. So yeah, I'm doing this to honor them and to be able to prosper.
You want to say shout out to someone about your business?
Shout out to myself for being here. Shout out to my mom who's at home and recovering. I love you so much. And yeah, this is for you, this is for her, and this is for for everyone, all my Black folks. I'm excited to see what everyone comes up with and comes out for. So
how can you advertise your business?
So I have a studio at the Northrop King building. That's primarily where I do my retail business, where you can shop my designs, or you can come in and get a free custom measurements to go towards your next custom work with me and design and work there. I also teach crochet classes as well. So that's at the Northrop King building, Studio 454.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, how are you? Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking to Adriana Willis. I am the co-founder of Mind the Crown.
What do you guys do here? What is your business?
Mind the Crown is a self-care business for women. And what I want us to do as women is I want us to take our superwoman capes off, be vulnerable, and prioritize our self-care. So the way that I do it is I meet the woman where she is at. So all our products are normally branded Mind the Crown. We have self-love box parties like we're having on July 28th. And we also offer coloring books. We offer tumblers. We offer anything that you would just be able to just take away and just say to yourself, I'm worthy of self-care.
Tell me about the challenges of being a woman of color and the business opportunities.
It is really challenging. And let me tell you why. It's even more challenging because I'm 56. And so I decided to leave my corporate job in January that I was there for almost 27 years. So being a Black woman, it is definitely hard one, to get funding. So I'm a bootstrap funder. It's hard to get money from a brick and mortar location. So we end up using a lot of our own funds. And so when you use your own funds, it's hard to scale and expand.
So, how do you want to celebrate Juneteenth? It's been like it takes us 400 years to get here. What does that mean to you?
Well, it didn't take us 400. We still got more years because it may say Freedom Day, but it's not actually free. So what do I say when it says the Juneteenth? I want people who have this day off for Juneteenth not to be just another day off. I want us to collectively educate ourselves about what Juneteenth is about, and then not only support us during Juneteenth as Black-owned businesses, but support us all year long because our products are just as good, if not better, than our other competitors.
So how can people connect to you?
You can connect on mindthecrown.com. We have an e-commerce site, Instagram Mind the Crown, Facebook Mind the Crown, TikTok Mind the Crown. Because you know why? Because we want you to remember to mind your crown.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Egaan akkuma argaa jirtan gama duubaa kanaan immoo biizinasa nyaataa warra food truckii qabutu jira jechuudha. Hawaasni asitti argaa jirtan uummanni kunniin hiriirri wal dhiibaa jiru hiriira guddaadha. Nyaata barbaaduudhaaf nyaata bitachuudhaaf asitti argaman jechuudha. Carraan daldalaatis guddaa jira. Garuu wanni tokko wanni ol gaafachuu qabnu biyya ofii keessa jiraataa jirru kana keessatti akkamitti gara daldala kanaatitti hoo makamuu dadhabne. Nama keenya argaa hin jiru waan ta'eef jechuudha. Biizinasni nyaataa warri nyaata keessatti bobbaatanii jirtan sagantaawwan akkanaa gurguddaa keessattuu sagantaa hawaasni biyya kanaa lafanaa qopheeffatu keessatti nutis ummata gurraacha jedhamnee waan lakkaa'amnuuf jechuudha. Keessatti hirmaachuu maaf dadhabne? Carraatu hin jirre moo tuffanneeti moo hiree dhabneeti moo odeeffannoo dhabne moo maaltu boodatti nu hambiseen immoo gaafii yeroo hundaa wal gaafachuu qabnu waan taateef bara itti aanuuf bara 2025 carraa guddaa kanatti akka hawaasni keenyas fayyadamu hawaasa waliin jiran waliin walitti dhufuun wal qunnamtii uumuun biizines konnekshinii garagaraa kireet godhuun waan hawaasa tokko irraa eeggamu waan taateef itti yaadaan ammas dhaamsa keenya. Egaan kabajamtoota daawwattoota OROMIA11 sagantaan hawaasaa isiniif qopheessaa turre kana fakkaata. Sagantaa guddaa kana fakkaatu kan hawaasni hedduun irratti argame keessattuu baay'ina namaa yookiin baay'ina daldalaatiin cinatti guyyaan kun kabajamuun mataan isaa guyyaa guddaa waan taateef guyyaa seenaa hedduu nama yaadachiisu waan taateef guyyaa godaannisaa gabrummaadhaa hawaasni tokko keessa dabree hawaasa akka keenyaa biyya garagaraati dhufuuf balbala banee waan taateef irratti hirmaachuun hawaasa kanas jajjabeessuun waan gatii qabu waan namoomaatis waan nurraa eeggamus waan ta'eef itti yaadaan dhaamsa keenya gama biraatiin immoo dhibeen hawaasa keessa deemaa jiru covid ammas ala kana waan jiruuf irraa of eegaan yaamicha keenya yeroo hundaati sagantaa hawaasaa biraatiin hangolitti deebinuuf nagaan nuuf jiraadha.